Hello, 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 hello. What day is it today? Wednesday? Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday night. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys all had the best day. I had an interesting day. It was really great. I couldn't sleep last night after I went to bed, and I think I ended up going to sleep around 5 o'clock, and I have to get up at 6:30 to get my kids ready for school. So that was a lot of fun. That was a ton of fun. And then after that, we had to go pick up some cans for a can drive that the kids are doing at the school. So we picked up 164 cans. So that's a little bit per class because they have this competition going on. And yeah, anyway, that was great. I wasn't feeling very good. Um, my wrists, my hands, and my leg have all been damaged in the past, so they were in pain. They were in pain, and it wasn't great. It was not great at all. Welcome to the stream. Hello. So when I got home from dropping the cans off at the school for the kids, I went ahead and I went to sleep because I didn't feel good, and I also had a headache. So yeah, it was wonderful. It was wonderful. I feel a lot better now, though. Still really tired, but you know, aren't we all, though? I feel like, I don't know how old everyone is, but I'm in my mid 30s, okay? A little older, not not old, but not young anymore. It's a weird place to be. It's a super super strange place. Ooh, we got some wood. And I feel like once you hit 30, 30 was a big milestone for me. Once you hit 30, your body kind of just gives you the finger. And it's like, hey, yeah, I was working great up until now, and screw you. That's basically how it seems to go. Hey, actually, give me this. We're going to put this in the iron furnace because it's faster. Okay, so what did we do last time? We got situated in our temporary little base here. We started on some super basic quests, and we built this awesome shelf. We're going to have fun. Look at all the things you can do with this saw. Tables. And can you actually write on the labels? I want to try this. If I put this here... No. Is it an item? I feel like I'm missing something super obvious. Oh. Yeah. Okay. We'll have to look that up. But I can't wait to play with them. We're going to have so much fun with all these building tools that we have. So I do want to take a quick look at our quests, though, because I would like to knock a few out today. We're not to a point where we need power. I don't want to mess with archaeology yet. Basic ore doubling sounds pretty great, though. I'm not going to lie. So let's read this really quick. Smelting down raw ores. It's necessary. Double your output. An ore hammer. Okay, so ore hammer. We can make copper ore hammers, iron, bronze, platinum. So bronze, how is... Oh, that's expensive. But how do we make bronze, though? Because bronze is probably a lot tougher than, like, say, using copper. We're not to the point where we can start throwing iron at things. So it looks like it's 1 tin to 3 copper. And then you get 4 blocks of bronze. And there's probably a method to do that. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I don't know if we're going to do that yet or not. But since we do have an iron pickaxe now, I want to get out here. And I want to... What did I do? I must have hit a weird key. I want to find... There was like that meteorite that had fallen somewhere, right? I want to go find that. And then I'm pretty sure that there was like redstone. Yeah, it's right there. There's redstone and some lapis. I want to harvest that redstone, get some early redstone for us. And maybe we'll see if there's anything else of interest in here while we're at it, right? Maybe there's some diamonds. Look, there's some gold. That's pretty great. And what is this stuff that we're mining right now? This is cobbled deep slate. Okay. Deep slate's really good for building. It looks really nice when you smelt it down. And I'm pretty sure with the mods we have, we can even do some really cool stuff with it that you can't in the normal game. Oh, you know what? I just realized as I used vein miner to mine that tree, we can also just use vein miner on this. Look at that. Oh my god, so much easier. Vein miner is, if I had to pick a mod that was one of my favorites in terms of just pure functionality, it's vein miner. Like if I could add one thing into the base game, if I had to choose one single thing, it would be vein miner. Because it's taking the durability off of the tool, right? So if we mine 10 blocks of redstone with this, it's still taking the same durability as if we did manually mine all 10 blocks. So it's not like we're cheating in that regards. It's just saving a bunch of time. And I'm a big fan of saving a bunch of time. It's one of my favorite things. It's like a super big pet peeve of mine, actually. I hate wasting my time. I don't have a lot of time, so don't waste it on me. It's kind of how I feel. Also, oh, we've been down here before. We haven't been to the bottom of this, though. I don't see a way to safely get down there. Let's go ahead and just gather just a little bit of resources to get us started here today. I'll bet you that this cave kind of comes out there a little bit, so we're going to check that out in a sec. I want to check out this upper stuff a little bit first. Grab some of this copper. I don't think we have a huge use for copper at the moment, but it could be an ore that we potentially use for the ore doubling, the ore hammers. So kind of think of it as our sacrificial ore, if you will, so we can get double of some of the ores we need more of at the moment. We're going to leave that. I don't know what that's for, so it's probably not worth our time at the moment. In hindsight, I probably should have emptied my inventory before we decided to come and do this. But, yeah, we didn't. So, oh well. See, vein miner's just the best. Like, that would have taken us 5-6 times longer. And it just saves us time. It's just such a good time saver. Now, what is this? Cinnabar ore. I don't remember what that's for. So we're not going to take it right now, okay? We only want to grab ores that we have an immediate need for at the moment. Look at all this crap we've picked up. I can't believe I came down to do this on a full inventory. What a noob. It's actually super nice that we have such a good cave system right here. So close to our house. Because now we can get some good ores, we can get some exploring done, find some cool stuff. One thing that I'm noticing, and is an issue, is when you have vein miner, it's a wonderful tool. It's great. But one of the problems with it is it drains your hunger proportionally too, right? So if you mine 20 blocks of iron, it takes a certain amount of hunger to do that. And this accounts for that. So you're actually... Oh, I can't harvest this yet. Osmium's really good. We're going to need a lot of osmium. But yeah, vein miner accounts for your hunger. So, like I said, it's really not like cheating. It's just such a good time saver. But the issue is that as you are mining and everything, it's really easy to just absolutely deplete your hunger because you're not used to spending that much hunger at once. You know what I mean? Dimensional shard ore. I don't remember what that's for. There's not a good way to get down here, so that's unfortunate. That game is good. Hello, Elsa Plays 87. How are you today? I hope you're well. I am doing quite well myself. For a Wednesday. It's time for some late night shenanigans before the next day. And ATM10, yeah, I love ATM10. I've played it before, but oh no, my pickaxe broke. I've played it before, twice actually. Once a single player and once on a server with friends. Thanks for a response. You're welcome. Thank you for chatting. I appreciate it. The problem is, though, with me playing it before, is I've never, like, finished. You know what I mean? I never got to, like, end game. So, I'm kind of hoping with this playthrough that maybe I can stick with it and actually, you know, maybe finish. Now, in this game, what constitutes finishing, right? That's kind of the big question. And I don't know if it's possible to complete the quest book or not. Because the last time I played, there was a couple bugged out quests and you just couldn't progress, right? So there was like a hard cutoff point. But if that's not the case, maybe that's what we try to do. Otherwise, if that is the case, maybe we just try to make the ATM star because that's a really good goal. And it's really hard to do. And I've never done it before. So, yeah. I'm good. How about you? Well, thank you for asking. I'm doing amazing today. It's another day. I woke up on the right side of the ground. That's always, you know, a really positive thing. Live another day. My favorite thing to do. Wasn't feeling that great this morning. I only got about an hour of sleep before I had to get up. And yeah, so that wasn't the best thing in the world, but could be a lot worse. I was able to kind of take the day off from my normal job and rest up a bit. I had a headache too, so I figured it just wasn't really worth pushing. Do you stream daily? So I'm a brand new account here, but I used to stream on a different account, and I'm kind of starting over from scratch. So I don't, long story short, I don't stream every day, but I'm committed to trying to stream a lot more than not. So, you know, I think we're 4 days into me streaming now on this new account, and I've streamed 3 times. So I missed a day. I had some family obligations. Oh God. I had some family obligations that I had to take care of on that day. And, you know, not perfect, but I'm trying, so should be pretty regular. You are so sweet. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But yeah, my previous account that I used to stream on, I wasn't big by any stretch of the imagination. I had like 25, 30 followers. But my YouTube had a bit more of a following. I think we were up to like, I think close to 4,000 subscribers on one of my YouTube channels that was related to that. So we were doing all right, but anyway, I decided to rebrand. And in the process of that, I somehow lost my Twitch account. I went to rename it, and keep my followers. And it just kind of, you know, it just kind of erased itself, which has been a problem actually because that's where my phone number for verification is tied to. I have some ideas for you. I would love to hear them. However, I just want to say because people try to sell me stuff all the time, I'm not interested in buying anything. So if you're trying to sell me something, I thank you, but I'm not interested. If it's just a genuine suggestion or feedback, something like that, I would absolutely love to hear it though. Let's see, we got a lot of garbage. We need to get our storage under control because this is ridiculous. What the heck are we even doing here? Oh my god, we don't need that wrench right now. We've got a lot of Infernium essence. At least have a look at my previous work. Hope you like it. I would be happy to take a look, but like I said, I'm not out to purchase anything at the moment. So, always love looking at work. Are you an artist or what do you do? Oh, wait now. Give me that boat. There we go. I want to put this nature's compass on the shelf so I don't forget about it. There we go. Much better. We have a block of coal. We could probably break that down. You can't have too much coal. The Fernator. I don't know what to do with that right now. We're just going to throw that there. Basically, I'm a professional artist and you do work for a streamer in YouTube. Oh, awesome. I wish that I could do art. I am an absolute dud when it comes to the creative department and when it comes to art. It's funny because my dad and my little brother are both very good with art and creativity. And it just kind of skipped me. It's just, and my kids are absolute amazing when it comes to drawing, when it comes to creativity. But no, it just kind of skipped me. So that's great. You have a Discord. I don't actually. I meant to make one yesterday and I totally forgot. I had a Discord from my previous channel. It's at here. I'll actually throw it in chat if I can here. Whoops. There, I think it worked. I had a Discord for my previous channel, and I'm going to convert it. It was pretty dead, to be honest. I wasn't that big, like I said. But I'm going to convert it for this channel. So the name might change at some point to reflect the current name. So this is going to be our chest for ores and essence. So we're going to throw all the stuff in there for now. That is ore related, essence related. Let's see, we got iron, copper. How did we end up with an osmium ingot? We must have got that from a, yeah, we must have got that from a reward at some point. A shredded cider XE X Previn Vibibex. I love it. Would you like many viewers? Let me make you popular. You could drop me a follow. That would be awesome. In terms of services, though, thank you. But I am not looking to purchase anything. Thank you very much, though. Let's see here. What other ores do we have? Oh, some more coal. That's good. That's good. Let's go ahead and throw the lapis in with the ores. Yeah. Yes, shredded cider, if you want to support me, go ahead and drop a like is the best way to support me. A follow, whatever it is, on whichever platform you are commenting from. Looks like you're on Kick. So a follow, please. That would be awesome. That is the best way to support me. Awesome, awesome. Oh, okay, I see. Yep. Very cool. What is that noise? Oh, I'm still getting used to the setup here, and that was the follow. Thank you, Elsa Plays 87 for the follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I wonder if we have, oh my goodness. Sorry, I clicked out of the game and it just kind of disappears when I do that. I wonder if we have like a storage thing we can carry, like a backpack or an item sack I've seen before. A void sack. No. We don't want a void sack. What about a traveler sack? That sounds like something. A void crystal block. That sounds expensive. How about a backpack? Okay, there is backpacks in here. And they're... Yeah, okay. Sophisticated backpacks. I have played with that mod before. And I love it. So let's go ahead and see if we can make one of these. So we just need... Basically, we need 4 leather. That's all we need to make that, because we have everything else. I'm pretty sure we have the string right here. Just sent a request on Discord. Awesome. Thank you so much. I will check that out and approve it when I'm done streaming here. I don't want to open my Discord on stream because it's going to show stuff I don't want to be showing. Let's see. How did I miss all of these ores? Wow, I'm blind. Okay, we'll throw these here. And then what we should do is we should make a list of what we are actually like, what our goals are for today, right? So what are the goals? Okay. I think goal number 1, we need a backpack. Goal number 2, we are pretty good on food, but that's not going to last forever. And it's going to take us a little bit of time to actually get situated with food. So we should actually try to focus on that right away. Why don't we actually make a food chest too? Let's see. This is just our temporary little hidey hole while we work on the main base. Let's go ahead and make a food chest. And I'm also wondering, do we have the iron chest upgrades? We do. Sophisticated storage. So all we need to do is use 4 iron. We don't have much iron, but we're going to use some to test this out. Because I can't remember if iron is double or... Uh-oh, why did that not work? Oh, because you have to upgrade from a copper chest. I gotcha. Discord. Yeah, I will check that out when I'm done streaming. I don't want to open my Discord while I'm on stream because it will show, potentially stuff I don't want to be showing on stream. So when the stream is done, I will check that out. I should have a notification waiting for me. Why did this not work now? What? Let's see. Jungle oak iron chest. So we got the oak copper chest, which is just a chest. Oh, you have to craft it with a redstone torch. Ay. Okay. We need some of that redstone we got. We're going to do that right away. Because these are amazing. And when we get into some of the storage mods later, these are going to be extremely useful because there's interfaces that can interact with chests. So as we go ahead and upgrade these chests, it's not something that we will necessarily outgrow. So actually, let's really quickly, before we upgrade this, let's put this down. So a normal chest is 3 rows, right? The copper chest is 5 rows. That alone is already a huge upgrade. So let's go ahead and see. So it goes 3 to 5. That's the wrong one. There we go. So what is iron? Is 6. So you only get one extra row. Oh, but then you get the 2 module slots. So it's actually, you get something out of it. But if you're not using the modules, then it might not be worth, upgrading it. Just for curiosity's sake, let's see. You can dye them for telling them apart. That's really cool. And then to go to gold is a whole 8 gold to upgrade that. So that's crazy. What's the upgrade to diamonds then? Because there's a diamond chest, if I remember right. That's a whole 8 diamonds. Oof. And I'm assuming that can be upgraded to netherite, maybe? Let's see. Yes. That's just a single netherite ingot. That's plenty enough, though. So, okay, cool. We have an iron chest. And what we'll do is we'll probably replace at some point here. Probably replace the double chest we have with this iron chest. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay. Also, let's get rid of these labels because, they're in my way. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we were going to expand this wall just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. And then let's go ahead and throw... Let's just put this here for now. This should still open? Yeah. Okay. We will get organized a bit. But we're going to make this our food chest here. So let's go ahead, grab all of the food stuff that we have. So what do we got? We got some berries. What was that? Red currant. We got steak, ham. Good, good. We have an extra iron furnace just sitting around that we're not using for some reason. So we will put that out while we're here. Old roots, elderberry. Your father smells of elderberry. Nightshade is poisonous, but we'll put it in the food chest anyway because it's food. Sugar cane, I guess, will count as food, yeah. Okay, there we go. Food. So we have to get some wheat going is probably one of our top priorities. So I don't know if we run out and try to get some more wheat seeds. Maybe we'll plant this one and then we'll go ahead and run out and see if we can get more. That's probably a good idea. And for right now, we're probably fine with stone hoe. There's probably no benefit to upgrading that to anything bigger. Also, let's make some more torches. We'll just make a stack of them. And then we will place this bad boy. There we go. Do we have any more stuff that we need to smelt? We do. So let's go ahead and get that going. I don't know how much we need, so we're just going to do like 1 stack of copper. And then we're going to do like whatever gold we have. And then whatever iron we just happen to have is fine. Yep, that's good enough. We need a bunch of wheat here. And we need... It's getting dark. Let's sleep. Let's sleep first. Wouldn't it be cool if the copper furnace is oxidized? You know, like like the copper blocks do in vanilla Minecraft. I don't think that they do in this mod. The furnaces, anyway. But I think that would be really cool. I didn't sleep. Hold on, I'm distracted. Always distracted. There we go. Now, do we want to just do a really temporary farm? Or do we want to actually... We should probably just do a temporary one for now. And then we can work on the permanent one. Oh my gosh, is that a stingray? Checking it out. That's a stingray! Whoa. A jellyfish! And a shark! Will a shark attack us? I feel like we have to find out, right? Is that tigerfish too? Man. I love modded Minecraft. Okay, come on, shark. Are you hostile? It kind of looks like you are. You are! Oh no! He actually hurts quite a bit. Oh, you're not a land shark. Get out of here. What the heck? Oh my god, he's gonna kill me. He has some reach on him, that one does. Alright, so that is our waypoint that we found. I thought we renamed it last time, but I guess not. Let's just break a bunch of grass, I guess, see what seeds we get. We unlocked some occultism. Oh good, there's some more normal wheat seeds. That's kind of loud. I almost wonder... Hold on one sec. Let's see. Maybe we should turn on the music. Just a little bit, though. I don't want it to be, like, crazy. Because that's one thing in Minecraft. One of my biggest complaints is the music, because it's just so loud. It's just always so loud. Good, we're getting some good seeds. I mean, honestly, all or most of the seeds are going to be super useful. But right now, the big reason that we want the normal wheat seeds is for mystical agriculture. And that's the mod that lets you grow resources. I kind of talked about this a bit last time, but a lot of people see that mod as like super cheaty. And I actually wholeheartedly disagree, because it takes a lot of effort to get to the point where you're growing like diamonds and gold and iron and redstone and stuff. Like, if you see someone that's doing that, they've put a lot of effort in to get there. So it's not like, you know, you just flip a switch and, oh, infinite resources. But then the other thing too is, you know, you need the infrastructure, right, to do it. The effort is another thing. So by the time that you put in that infrastructure, or put in that effort, build the infrastructure, actually breed those plants up to where they need to be, by the time that's all done and said, you already have like a lot of time into the game. So if you had just spent that time and effort mining, you would have a lot of resources by then anyway. But the nice part, the reason why I think it's worth all that hassle, is because then you don't have to, you know, go out and find the resources. You don't have to go searching for resources. You can just have it, right? And that's pretty great. Let's get a chest just for seeds, actually. We can upgrade that later. We'll probably need to. But there's just going to be so many seeds that... Yeah, there's going to be so many. We're going to keep the wheat seeds on us, though. And we'll also grab the seeds out of the food chest because, yeah, we'll just keep them all in one place. Saplings we won't count. Probably eventually need our own storage for that. But not today. Not today, not right now. And then let's just build a very temporary farm. I just want to get some wheat seeds going. And I know that there's like... How is this? No, that's a trapdoor. There we go. I know that there's like better ways to do this. Almost kind of cheaty ways or whatever. I don't want to go that route. I want to actually plant a farm and make it grow, you know? There we go. Dude, Vein Miner. How do people play without Vein Miner? It's just such a good mod. Hey, that ironwood tree has like berries on it or something. What are these? Oh, they're the... Yeah, never mind. We've seen these before. Alright, so let's clear some space. Because we need a little bit of farming area. And we need it to be on the dirt, not on the mud. So right here is a pretty good spot. So if I remember correctly, a Minecraft farm comes out. Is it a 7x7 square or is it a 9x9 square? I don't remember. 3, 4, 5. I think it's a 7. No. Hold on. Okay. We'll test it. We'll see. So we got 4. We'll see which ones get saturated. If it goes all the way to the edge or not. I'm pretty sure that the water will go out 5. At least 5. It might even be more. Except I messed up. I meant 4, not 5. And then just in this direction, just for giggles, we're going to make it really long. And we're going to see what happens. Okay, so it goes out at least 4 blocks. We got 4. Let's go 6. It's either 4 or 5. But we know for sure it's at least 4. So we know that we can make the plot at least this big. Alrighty. And then I wanted to put this fence post here. Because that will stop us from falling into the water by accident. And we can put a torch on it. There we go. Four might be the limit. Oh, also we have to replace these ones. These mud. Just those 2. I wonder, so in certain versions of the game, like in the Skyblock versions especially, they have it where you can kind of crouch repeatedly by a plant. We jokingly say you twerk at the plant. But they have that. Wonder if that's in here. Probably not. But we're going to try it. Actually, you might only be able to do that Oh, sticky keys. Do you want to turn on sticky keys? Disable this, please. Off. There we go. Off. Okay. You might only be able to do it by saplings. You might not be able to do it with normal plants. Now we got dirt to put in there. Very good. Very good. And yeah, it only went out, so 4 blocks out. So now we know. And in a little bit here, we're going to build, what are those called? The botany plants? Botany pots? Wasabi seeds. I think I'm good on that. Sesame seeds. All right, let's go grab a few more seeds. We also have quite a collection inside, and it's getting dark out. So let's go rest and grab some of our collection that might be useful. It's 11:15 my time. I should not be drinking coffee, but here I am. Oh, yay. Let's see. Get rid of the stuff we don't need. Lots of ironwood logs. That's pretty cool. Don't need... Oh, let's keep the apples in the food bin, though. Not the flowers. Oh. Okay, the rest of this is food. Good. So here's food. And then seeds go here. So what kind of seeds do we have? We got... That's not a seed. That's not a seed. How do I suck so much? We have soy seeds, rice seeds, cucumber seeds, industrial hemp, demon's dream, wasabi, and sesame. I feel like cucumber seeds is a good one, but I'm also just remembering right now that there was a bunch of gardens at the village. And they had some really interesting plants. So I think maybe we're going to go check that out. What is that? Elderberry. Oh, this is just like random. Okay. We'll take it, I guess. But with all these different like foods, what's it called? Harvest craft. You can actually make a lot of different, like, you can cook with it, right? So there's some meals that can be very, very good in terms of restoring your saturation. Oh, God. There's a lava pit there. Good to know. And all that, right? So it's really good to gather some of these foods and then you can use their ingredients. So at the end of the day, your permanent food source won't be, you know, some random food that you're growing. It'll be something you cook from that. And so cabbage we got here, rice we got here, onion we got here, tomato. Those are all super popular. Oh, these aren't growing. Okay, well, we just killed a couple rice crops. Whoops. And we're just going to take it. We're not going to replant it because I want the gardens closer to home. I want to make sure they're loaded in while we're there. All that. We'll try to remember. Darn it! We'll try to remember to come back for the rice and stuff a little later. Is that a pumpkin stem? So what do we got? Not a lot here. Some carrots, some beetroots. I think that might be our first carrot, so that's something. Oh, there's a composter here. So one of the villagers is probably actually harvesting that, right? I don't remember what version of Minecraft this is, but I think this is late enough that they have that functionality, don't they? Okay, more cabbage. Also, hold on. I think you might be able to, yeah, right-click it instead of destroying the crop. Yep, I forgot about that. I wish we would have remembered that a little bit ago. That's my bad. Nope, nope, nope. Yep, this is great, because then you don't have to replant it. You can just kind of run through and harvest them. These are not ready. Then most of these aren't ready, but it looks like there's a few that are. Yeah, and the really good news is once we make the botany pots, the hopper botany pots, we basically just automate everything to do with this, right? So we don't need to worry about it at all anymore. I wonder if you break this, do I get a seed back if I break the bottom? No. Okay, so we're not going to do that then. Okay, which way's home? That way. Does this guy have a halo? He does. That's weird. Alrighty. Let's head back. We got some seeds. I swear to God, we renamed this. We did. It's showing up on the map as a weird one. That's fine. It's not a big deal. But yeah, see how fast our hunger's going? It's going crazy. Oh boy, what can I get rid of to grab this? I mean, it's just a single one. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Okay, we're here. Do we have any normal wheat seeds? No. But we do have, let's see, cabbage seeds. That's going to be a really important one. We're going to need more than one crop plot here. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more. So we'll eventually do, like I said, the botany pots. But for right now, this will work. So we got that planted. What do we got? Tomato, beetroot. We didn't get any onion seeds. Do you just replant the onion? Yeah. We're going to do that because I'm almost positive that that is used. So cabbage, let's check it out. Actually, let's maybe get away from the crops so a creeper doesn't come blow us up. Then we're going to check out some of these recipes because we need to know what we're looking for. So cabbage is used in all of these. Now with mixed salad, we can actually do that. And this one's not super amazing, but you know, it's something. And it can do, let's see, it's just tomato, cabbage, and beetroot, right? So there's not much to that. Some of these though, like this one, look at that saturation it gives. It gives 6 bars of saturation. Garlic, cabbage, cooked rice. That one's pretty good too. An egg roll. Look at that. So you can do fish, basically any type of meat. Dough and cabbage. That looks a little more involved than I want to do right now. Pot stickers, pork lo mein. Lau mein? How do you say that? I'm really bad at that. It looks like you even use cabbage in a machinery. That makes sense. A Chico roll. Culinary mycelial generator. Interesting. Spring roll. Look at this, dude. Look at this. That is 22 bars of saturation. 22. So we got, what does this need? Cabbage, spice leaf, peanut, garlic, lime. You gotta make that, some rice. A mixing bowl is easy. Hoisin sauce is, whew. Yeah, so this is pretty involved, but probably way too involved for us right now. So I'm trying to see if there's something that's relatively simple that can give us, you know, a little more than basic stuff. So this one's actually pretty good, but I don't want to fish. Hamburger is pretty great, but I don't know, too involved. Too involved. Let's go back to the start and see what we have. It'd be awesome if there was an option that didn't require meat, because we don't have an animal farm. We won't for a little bit. Right? Ow. My chair is super uncomfortable. So tomato, cabbage, and beetroot will make a mixed salad. Honestly, that could be a really good source for us for now. So maybe we just do that. This one is a lot better though. What's this? Onion, cabbage, manchet bread. You take manchet dough and bake it. How do you make manchet dough? You have to give it to the baker. Butter and yeah, so butter's out of our reach at the exact moment. So I'm thinking mixed salad might be the one. Cabbage and oyster sauce. What's this? Hangi. Garlic, cabbage, and cooked rice. So cooked rice is pretty easy. Actually, this one might be a better one. Where was that? How do you say it? Kongi? Yeah, garlic, cabbage, cooked rice. Let's bookmark that, and let's bookmark mixed salad. Vinegar, mayonnaise, that all sounds like a lot of work. The rest of this is all quite a bit of work. So the other thing, I feel like that music might be a little loud. Let me know if the music's too loud. The other thing is we got cabbage, right? So we were looking at things that require cabbage. Let's look at things that require onions now. Because we have a lot of onion. Kabochis. What? Oh, you need that manchet bread. Latke. That's just onion, potato, egg, and wheat. We don't have a way to get eggs at the moment in any meaningful amount. Potato soup's not that great. Let's see. Fried onions. Onion and butter. We don't have butter. Batter. Not yet eaten. What do you do in batter? Okay. Let's see. Cornmeal. Tofu. So this one actually, this could be really good. Green beans, bakeware, onion, and cream or silken tofu. So the silken tofu is just a soybean and a saucepan. This, see what I mean? This is a really good source of food, and it's not that many steps. So now we can come to our mixed salad and get rid of that, and we can come to our congee and get rid of that, because how did I favorite this by accident? Acacia planks. How did, what? I must have, acacia plank. I somehow favorited that. Is it middle click? A. Okay, I got it. I got it. So yeah, when we look at this, this is super easy. So we need onion. We're going to need soybeans and just regular green beans or beans. So those are all things that we can realistically find pretty easily and don't take a ton of effort to grow. So let's rethink this then. So maybe cabbage isn't the way we want to go, because we planted a lot of cabbage, but maybe we don't need it. So we need, let's see, this is already full. We need soy seeds. We already have. Great. I think we needed onion, right? Yep. And we need green beans or beans. So do we have any beans? We do not have any beans. Okay. So let's, well, actually, let's see. I think, yes. So there's a cool little trick. If you double click the search bar, it will highlight in the inventory whatever matches what you're searching. So if you ever wonder if you have something in a chest and you don't trust yourself to go sort through it, like I don't ever, you can just do this, and it works really well. So we're going to keep those. And now we know the only ingredient that we need here, because bakeware we craft from terracotta. And where did it go? Not the cream, the silken tofu. The saucepan, easy. We use a stick and copper, like no problem. And by the way, the saucepan and the bakeware, they're reusable, so they don't get consumed. So we just need beans. So we need a bean seed, or you can just replant beans. So let's go do that. Also get rid of this. There we go. So we're gonna change our strategy on the farming. We have our meal picked out. I wonder, I don't want to spend too much time on it, but it really bothers me that you can see the hostile mobs on the minimap. So I just want to see if that's something we can change quick. Is it J? Yeah, journey map. So show pets, show mobs, and show villagers. Turn that off. It still is showing. Okay. Options, mini map. Here we go. Map filters. No. Cartography. Show crops. Is there something about a mob here? Because I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I just don't want to know, right? I feel like that's a little too cheaty for me. Advanced map rendering, map filters, cartography, waypoint beacons, mini-map preset. I don't know which one we're using, but Oh, here we go. Show animals, villagers, players, team names. Can you get rid of pets, mobs, mob headings? I don't know. Okay, now let's try that. So save. It's gone. Oh, good, good. Okay, I feel a lot better about that. It feels a lot less cheaty. Let's go get some beans. So we need our wheat seeds still. We need our onion seeds still. We don't really need the cabbage, but we'll tear that up when we get that far. Right now, we just want to find some beans. And I think that these little croppy growths are probably the best way to do that. Because you get a modded food from that. So let's see if we can find more of those. I don't think we're going to get beans by breaking grass. Could be wrong. I absolutely could be wrong. I just don't think that's the case. Dude, we are riding a giraffe. I don't even care if it's not possible. We're doing it. And then also we have to keep in mind that we are on the lookout for cows. We would like some cows because we need the leather. What is that? Is that a peacock? That's a freaking peacock. We're 100% making a zoo at some point. Okay? This is happening. We're just not set up enough to do it yet. Let's see. I guess we'll just break grass and see what happens. Maybe you can get beans this way. I mean, worst case scenario, we get more wheat, right? That's, we need more wheat. I know, we're gonna go back. I know I'm missing a lot of them, of the seeds. We're gonna go back and grab them. Yo, howdy, partner. Howdily do. How are you today? It is a beautiful day. Wonderful day. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. More seeds. More seeds! It is Farmer Proto today. Okay, let's see. Did we get any beans? We did not. We did not get any beans. I don't think we're going to get them from breaking grass. We gotta go find those little growth things. Which they were everywhere. And now that I'm looking for them, of course I can't find them. Horses, we haven't found a saddle yet. Can you craft a saddle in this? Saddle. You can actually craft a saddle. We don't have the, coffee. We don't have the leather for it, but you can do it. By the way, I do custom artwork. Want to check out some of my work? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I got to be honest, though. I'm not looking to buy anything. So if you're trying to sell me something, I'm not looking to buy, but thank you anyway. If you just want to show off your artwork, I'd be more than happy to take a look at it. I love art. But I'm not looking to buy anything. Let's see here. What is this? Crude oil. Okay, well, we're going to have to do something about that at some point. And seriously, these things were everywhere earlier. And now I can't find any.